This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Here's Hart. He has 6. Just 5 on the clock. Favors finds Ingram. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Outside Holiday. And there's the pass to Favors. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Rondo. Kuzma with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. The putback, great positioning on the putback. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
Here's Ingram. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Ingram's got his second basket of the game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Kobe. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me. And Kevin, when he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself. A matchup nightmare.
Here's Hart. He has 6. Pulls up on the wing. The shot by Holiday, no good.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you, always has his head on a swivel.
Outside Holiday. Passes it to Hart. From deep. Here's Favors.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Holiday, he's coming off an excellent season. Last season put up about 21 points a game, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Well, you know that he can put points up in a hurry, and he leads this team in scoring.
Yeah, you know, I think he's got a great sense of how to keep their offense going and being productive. If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Lakers making a change here. Green's checked in, and the Pelicans making a change here as well. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Jrue Holiday. And so Favors nails both of them. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Rondo, bounce pass. Howard. Rebounded by Hart. Well, for New Orleans, shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. And now Now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. Fifth on the list, the Pelicans.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard. And you look at Lonzo Ball, certainly high expectations for this young man. One and done at UCLA. How about second overall pick? That's brought some undue pressure.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Now, here's Howard. 20 points for him last game again.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
Hey, I tell you what, that's a pretty good foul because Howard is a major threat when he's that close to the bucket, but he's a poor free throw shooter. Make him earn it at the line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Ray, you talk about the hype for Lonzo Ball and the pressure. Do you think that creates an additional challenge for a young player?
Yeah, he's scuffled at times, but I think the future remains very bright for that young man.
Now, here's Ball. The teardrop falls in. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
And Ball has so much confidence on this floater in addition to a nice touch with it, so that makes it really hard to deal with.
James, the pass to Howard, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
And it's good for 2. That's now 8 points for Lonzo Ball.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Rondo dishes to LeBron. Green breaking loose. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you know, last season, perhaps the most disappointing of LeBron James's career. I mean, he hadn't missed the playoffs since 2005, and amazingly, this is the one that gets me, had not missed the finals since 2010.
Free throw good, James.
You look at LeBron James, he's truly a remarkable talent, and every season he seems to add something else to his game. It's been fun watching him, and I'm not sure how much longer we're going to see him at this level.
Waiters, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Okafor. Now here's Ingram. 30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the pass to Hayes. Here's Okafor. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Pelicans making a change here. LeBron against Ingram. Now here's James. Defense is right there. Takes the 3. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Lakers ahead, running away with it. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Alvin Gentry. Coach, they had control in the first half. How were they able to do that?
Well, we turned the ball over, and our transition defense wasn't very good. We got to do a better job of executing, and we got to do a better job of just taking the shots that are available to us.
One thing at a time, get you back in. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Some incredible work in this one by Kobe Bryant. He had 23 points, 3 steals, and 4 assists. First 2 quarters from him were fun to watch. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection. They pounded the ball inside, and the entry feeds were on time and on the money. It was a clinic to watch. The second half is going to be no contest if they keep getting shots 8 feet and in.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans.
Well, you live by the three and you die by the three. And today, they're dying. And as cold as they've been behind the arc, they keep firing. What are you doing? I know they got a lot of ground to make up, but they can't continue with this game plan. Not working.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. James against Ingram. Now James. Long range from the inbound. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Alongside Coach Alvin Gentry. Alvin, what sorts of adjustments are you going to make in the second half?
Well, we just got to get ourselves organized. We got to get back. We got to take better shots. You know, the problem that we have is we're taking bad shots and they're running out on them. We just got to take good shots and we got to get back and get our defense set.
The best defense is offensive efficiency. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? Some incredible work in this one by Kobe Bryant. He had 23 points, 4 assists, and also 3 steals. Tonight isn't an exception as looking back at his last few games, he's been stringing together some incredible performances. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They've done a lot of things well, but the way they've taken care of the basketball, valuing each possession so critical to the tempo, so crucial to the offensive flow. They've got a great rhythm, as smart and as safe as they're playing. They made it clear they're not going to beat themselves today.
Shaq, how do you think New Orleans played?
They were brick city, and it was painful to watch. Weak shooting starts to get contagious, and they were struggling all over the place. They got to work on getting more high-quality chances, more layups, fewer prayers.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Mark, a lot of coaches like to run their offense through centers. Any names you can think of who you'd be comfortable running your offense through at that position?
Well, just because I've watched him and loved his game since locking into him, Jokic.
Yes.
Man, can he pass it. He can shoot it. He can score it inside. He's got such excellent hands and touch. He's at the top of the list. Marcus Cousins, big guy that can shoot it and pass it as well. And Marc Gasol is also in that list.
You'd feel comfortable with any of those guys holding the ball, distributing the ball, wouldn't you?
No doubt.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
This is the challenge Williamson possesses to many defenders. Hard to guard him without fouling. And how much fun is it to watch this kid? I call Zion Williamson a kid, even though he goes about 280, and he has a certain composure that really belies his years.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And with Williamson, it's not just the obvious stuff that impresses you, Greg. It's the little things as well, the attention to detail.
You know, Kevin, one thing that stands out to me, every time I see this young man, the eye-hand coordination, whether it's on steals, deflections, block shots, he always seems to pick it cleanly.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And we first heard about Williamson in high school, and that was due to his dunking ability. Now he's a full-fledged star on the rise.
Now here's Howard. Pass to Bryant. He kicks to Rondo. Jacks up a 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Holiday, the pass to Favors. Ingram up top. Just 4 to shoot. Again with the block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
And GA, he is not messing around in this one. Howard kicks to Rondo. Bobbed up there for Howard. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
Ball against Rondo. Ball, the pass to Ingram. Back to Ball. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Bryant finds Rondo. Back to Bryant. Bryant is doubled. Here's Howard. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Ingram with it. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Outside Holiday. And again, no good by New Orleans.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles. Ingram dishes to Williamson. Kicks the ball from outside the arc. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here is Holiday following the miss by Kobe Bryant. And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Rondo. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 9 points for Rajon Rondo. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And it's good, 2 points.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward thinking about is always accepting new ideas. They've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment, good report. Thank you so much. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. J.J. Redick's checked in for New Orleans. Rondo's shot is good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Over Rondo. That one rolling around and rims out.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Here's Holiday. The pass to ball to stop the drought. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And that's now 11 points for Lonzo Ball. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Throws it up high, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
A whole new cast of characters for the Pelicans. 3 promising first-round picks, Greg, and the young players acquired from the Lakers and veterans like Favors and Redick.
All of a sudden, a wealth of options for Alvin Gentry. Time will tell how they did in the AD trade, but seems like they're off to a nice start.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by JaVale McGee. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Darius Miller, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Darius Miller.
Rondo against Holiday. Inside, here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Miller following the basket by LeBron James. Outside Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses off the left iron.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now here is Holiday. Floats one up. McGee with the block.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And Kevin, when he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself. A matchup nightmare.
Here's Redick. 8 points for him. To the middle. Here's Holiday. And it's sent back by Bryant. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant. And some changes here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Davis. And it's Green in for James. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Six on the shot clock. The shot by Redick, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Rondo finds Kuzma. It's rebounded by Hayes.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Hart. 6 points for him. McGee with the block. Rondo passes to Kobe. No good from outside.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
New Orleans moving it around. Back to Redick. Passes it to Hart. To halt the run, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And perimeter shooting never more valuable. And that's been J.J. Redick's MO all along. An elite marksman who can hit from anywhere.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
First one falls for him. And in today's game, if you don't have floor spacing, your offense is going to struggle.
They call it gravity, the ability of outside shooters to attract defensive attention. Redick, one of those you don't leave for a moment.
Dion Waiters checked in for Rajon Rondo. And both free throws good for Redick.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Hart, no good.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
And finish off by Bryant.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
Redick with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Alexander Walker. Over Green, and again, no good by New Orleans.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Good on the three-point shot.
And Green is a world-class sniper, laser, an excellent shooter. Great at getting his puppy set on these shots from deep.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Redick. The Lakers with the rebound. Up top, Kuzma. And Dion Waiters, the bucket on the assist by Kuzma. Kuzma's got his 6th assist on the night. Well, for New Orleans, shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. And Hayes kicks to Redick. Will it go? McGee with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Green. Missing. Redick surveying the D. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Redick. Over Green. Redick with the bucket. Redick's got 4 points in the quarter.
capable of being creative with his dribbling moves, Redick's confidence in his handles has really grown.
To the paint, stolen. Here's Hart. 6 points for him. From down in the low post, it goes. Hart's got 8.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Now here's Bryant. 27 points for him. Back to Waiters. Wide open look. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Kobe's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Waiters gone 4 for 9 from the field. Outside, Redick. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Waiters. High arcing shot, and the nice bucket inside from Redick. 14 points for him.
Playing with great rhythm. When Redick has space to get the floater off, he's going to make it happen.
Waiters dishes to Bryant. The offensive rebound. Count it. 8 points for JaVale McGee.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Here's Alexander Walker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Redick inside the line. Rebound the Lakers. McGee's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Kuzma. That shot off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
The pass to Hayes. Shot clock at 5. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Waiters. No good with the layup. Kobe passes to Green. Kobe draws the double. Waiters outside. Back to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Waiters gets a wide-open look. Redick with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Redick. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Pass to Hayes. And the layup is good. Hayes has got 6.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Kobe, and Bryant slams it in.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
And here's Redick. He's got 14. Lets it go with a 3. Connects from three-point range. Redick's got 9 points in the quarter. And so it's Los Angeles with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Kyle Kuzma is out. Out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Bradley. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Waiters in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5. Here's Moore. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Waiters. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Moore outside. Now the pass to Hart. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Bradley. Moore outside. Shoots over Kuzma. That one, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Alexander Walker. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. And it goes down 2 points. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Waiters outside. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Again, the Lakers.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Moore passes to Melly. Here's Alexander Walker. We hear a lot about the young basketball players in this country, the good ones playing in the AAU system. Is that the best way to develop talent for the NBA?
It's one of the better ways because the competition level is quite good across regions and throughout the country with these AAU teams. I think there's some great AAU programs and some tremendous benefits to participating in AAU basketball. Some things are better than others with it, but overall, I think it's pretty solid.
And the first one drops. Los Angeles making a switch here. Howard's checked in, and a change for the Pelicans. Miller's checked in. Second free throw, no good. For Los Angeles, they've got all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Moore against Caldwell-Pope. Miller, the pass to Melly. To the right side. Moore outside. Over Caldwell-Pope. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. To the inside. Morris. And Okafor with the block.
You've got to be cautious when Okafor's in the area. I mean, he's a giant. Not only is he big, but he's long. And that helps him block shots because of his good timing, too.
Now here's Moore. They get a hand on it. Passes to Alexander Walker. And here is Moore. Covered by Morris. From deep three-point range. But they recover it. Waiters against Miller. Moore outside. Goes back up. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And And the foul called on Los Angeles. And not just a long-range gunner, but E'Twaun Moore also blessed Greg, one of the NBA's best floaters.
I mean, he takes a lot of those mid-range shots, those floaters in the lane that makes them more often than not. For a player standing 6'4", the ability to finish inside, providing that counterbalance to his three-point shooting.
He's off on the first. We've seen some ugly incidents last few years, Clark, between players and heckling fans. Can anything be done to fix it?
I think security in the arenas is important. Fans oftentimes that go across the line in interacting with players are usually fueled by alcohol. I don't know how you can control that element of it. The incidents are few and far between. We have seen a few more, but I still don't think it's an epidemic. But I think security, and then each team and each franchise should really be educational with its fans about what's acceptable behavior and what won't be tolerated.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And it's sent back by Howard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Shot clock at 6. Out left to the wing. A 3-ball. And again, New Orleans has no up. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Great communication on the alley-oop.
You know, showing flashes of his old self here. I mean, when Howard finds that rhythm, it feels like nobody can stop him. And he's right.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Caldwell Pope against Moore. Miller outside. Moore outside. Offline with his 3.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad.
Oh, what a play!
Hey, now watch out when Caldwell Pope is on the attack. He penetrates inside fast.
Pass to Moore. A 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Lakers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Waiters outside from 18 feet away. Pelicans pull it in. Here's Alexander Walker. Dishes to Moore. To the left wing. Okafor, the pass to Moore. Puts it up from 12. And then Okafor slams it in.
Yeah, that aggressiveness of Okafor on the glass, a high percentage score when he gets a second chance opportunity.
Morris outside. Pass to Howard. Over Okafor. That one a little long.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Down low. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Waiters passes to Caldwell Pope. Now Howard. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Clark, when you think of athleticism, specifically, talk about the changes athletically we've seen in the league, say, since the 80s.
It's dramatically different. I mean, there have been tremendous athletes through every decade of the league's existence, but it's gotten better with improved training and more knowledge about the anatomy of the body and how to enhance its performance. Now, it seems like great athletes are, you know, a dime a dozen versus 8 to a dozen back in the 80s.
And the EuroLeague's top scorer last season, Nicolo Melli, had turned down some NBA offers in the past. decides to make the leap to join the Pelicans and gives them a highly skilled player in that front court.
One shot.
And the Lakers last season going against the grain to surround LeBron James with playmakers, not shooters. And many criticized that move.
And, you know, guys, you look at it, LeBron is at his very best with the ball in his hands, which means he needs room to attack the lane. It's clear that a course correction was needed.
Hadley finds Howard. Caldwell Pope with it. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And the feeling has been that the Lakers needed to acquire more veteran talent to put alongside LeBron, and they've done just that.
And, you know, time is creeping up on LeBron. He turns 35 this season. Really, for the Lakers, the time is now if they're going to compete to get him another ring and perhaps themselves another banner.
Here's Alexander Walker. Last couple of years, Clark, we've seen a couple of Hall of Fame level players go on these farewell tours in their final year in the NBA. What a great way for fans of opposing teams to honor these terrific stars.
You know, I was a little bit mixed on how I felt about the farewell tours, but these two were handled so beautifully, and there have been others that have been handled great. It gives the fans an opportunity to express their feelings for some of the greats in the game, and that's heartwarming for all of us, I think.
Yeah, you and I were just talking about the way Kobe and Wade were terrific in their tours. And so here is New Orleans after the miss from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Okafor, the pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Moore. Avery Bradley pulls it in.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Moore after the basket by the Lakers. Miller outside, back to Moore. Howard with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Hey, it's not easy trying to stick with Caldwell Pope now, especially when he leaks out in transition.
Moore outside. There's another block, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
He gets that one. Bradley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
You know, it's okay to give up a few if you're getting them back on the other end, but that hasn't been the case here.
Now here's Moore. They can't stop the run with that one.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
So it's the Pelicans now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Miller outside, out to the wing. New Orleans moving it around. 5 to shoot. Melly passes to Miller. From deep, Moore. No good, shot missing.
Devin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
He feeds it to Okafor, and that one drops.
You know, the size of Okafor is really hard to deal with. I mean, he's skilled at putting his body near the basket, and then when he catches it in there, he makes good use of his chances.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop, but he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been. Never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And And guys, I like the fact that he chose a one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And that's exactly where Okafor is most comfortable. When he's down in the post, sometimes the defense has no choice but to foul him.
Clark, we've had sponsors on the uniforms for a couple of seasons now. Do you think everyone's grown used to seeing them?
Yeah, I think it's a normal part of the landscape, and it will take a little more time. I've noticed them myself as I've watched games. We're certainly a far cry from looking like NASCAR drivers, which I think is a good thing. You want them to be done visibly, but not overdone.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in, and the Pelicans making a change here as well. Hayes is checked in, and that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Hit the floater. It's blocked. Miller surveying the floor. It's stolen by Bradley. And now it's Bradley running. He can go all the way. Jumps up. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early. And they are clicking in transition.
And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
New Orleans has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Moore outside. Clark, you and I are amazed at how the global interest of the NBA has just gone through the roof. The league has made a lot of right moves, I think, in this area.
They sure have, Kevin. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, the international reach through what coaches in this country have done in teaching the game and promoting the game, not just coaches but players as well. I think there's something about the game of basketball that just really transcends cultures. The pace of the game, the personality of the players, the creativity of the game, all of that lends itself to being so popular globally.
That free throw, no good.
And already Okafor has become a dominant big man in the association. Has a good number of post moves to choose from, in addition to a nice jump hook.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Clark, the NBA gives out so many awards at the end of the season. Is there an award missing that you'd like to see?
You know what? I think they've got the bases covered really well with the number of awards they give out, Kevin. But I would like to perhaps see consideration given to a sophomore campaign award. That would be kind of cool because sometimes the rookie of the year, at least recently, has been a little cloudy because a rookie had been in the league a year, Ben Simmons, case in point, and then was counted. It was actually technically his second year, but his first year of playing. The sophomore award might be something worth adding to the list.
That's a great idea. And there's the shot clock violation. He couldn't get the shot off in time. And a moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Friday, they'll head home and take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers. Now Moore. The pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Moore. The feed to Okafor. Clock at 6 with the shot. No good from Moore.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing.
Bradley with the ball. Morris left side. And Miller with the block. Last season, the NBA announcing the launch of a league in Africa, along with FIBA. Clark, what do you think of that move?
I think it's another example, Kevin, of the globalization of the game and the NBA's intentional, purposeful way of expanding and continuing to grow the game for the sake of the business of basketball, which is a game that obviously you and I love.
And Clark, we see so many foreign players come into the NBA and play well. Not just play with, but play well.
Yeah, and not just Africa, although a number of players from Africa, but a number of different countries have signed on. It could make for a more exciting league.
Now, here is Miller. Following the miss by Avery Bradley. Moore dishes to Hayes. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Kuzma.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. That one is no good. And for a while now, you and I were just talking, we've had a rule that a team cannot go without a first-round pick in consecutive years. Could it be time to lift that restriction?
I certainly wouldn't mind discussing lifting the restriction, but I like it as it is on the books because it does lend itself, I think, to competitive balance. And that's important in the strength of a league.
It's 1 more. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so Moore nails both of them. We've got 1:08 left in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Howard.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Trying to end the drought. It's blocked. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the team coming into the game tonight.
Well, you know, before we started the game, you know, Coach came in and told us that we knew what we had to do. You know, we were trying to stop a lot of their actions, and, you know, our biggest focus for the game was guard the ball. That's what we did coming out of that timeout and never looked back.
And it led to a win. Thank you for your time, Anthony. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.